Hi guys, Kendra here. I'm going to check the computer to see what plants we need to go ahead and seed this weekend. I'm probably going to have my son help me out putting the actual seeds in and get started, but I don't think there's going to be a lot that we want to start right now. We have just had snow recently and we have a little bit more coming, so but it's time to start a few. So I'm going to check the program that I use online. We're going to see what is ready to plant, and then we will put a few things in at least this weekend. All right, let's check it out. All right, so this is the Farmer's Almanac Garden Planner. I learned about this probably a year and a half, no, 2 years ago, probably from Ben on Grow Veg. If you haven't seen his YouTube channel, it's a lot of fun to watch. So he had mentioned this garden planner and showed a little bit of how to use it, and I was hooked. So I actually have the subscription for the year because I use it so much. It's completely worth it. Let's see. So first, let's go to my planner. Now I have the options of opening one of the plans I've already made or making a new one. You can only have a few plans at a time. I think you're allowed to have 4 per year, maybe 5, but I usually squish like things that are smaller, like smaller areas of my yard. I put several of those all in one plan just to kind of utilize space. Here it will tell you things that you've had in your journal before that you have set reminders for, and that way you can see it right here on your dashboard. It's going to tell you what your weather is going to be like. Obviously, we have some snow and rain coming. It's still chilly, but perfect for starting some things. And then there's different articles that will pop up down here at the bottom, and they are generally relevant to, the time of year and what gardeners are doing currently. So I'm going to open my main garden plan because that's going to show me this first part of the year that I have planned. So this is my backyard garden that I've showed you already. I've already cleared out this corner down at the bottom, and I still have a little bit more to go. Mostly I've cleared off the right side, but there's a lot to play around with here, but this is my general hope for the year. If you look up at the top, on the top left, it will say plant list. That's what I'm going to be looking at today because that's going to list all the plants that I've chosen to put in the garden for this spring, pretty much spring and summer. A few fall things probably still will be in here on this list, but all the plants I've listed in the garden, it's going to show you that right here. It's going to show, based on the spacing I chose, it's going to show about how many plants for each we can expect. We all know that that's, not a hard and fast rule, so, it's an estimate. Let's see. So I'm going to look today at the planting calendar. I'm going to be sowing some things indoors, so I'll be looking for things that are blue in the month of March, mostly the beginning of March, because that's where we are right now. Today is March 2nd, so it's even a little early for me, but broccoli, we can start broccoli. So I'm going to write broccoli down. That'll be on my list. And then I guess I should get a piece of paper to make a list. Okay, so we're going to have broccoli. We're going to have Brussels sprouts. I don't know if I bought any Brussels sprouts this year. I mean, it's on my list, but I don't know if I bought them, so I should check them. So I'm going to write Brussels sprouts, question mark. All right, I'm going to keep going down. Cauliflower. So broccoli and cauliflower, those pretty much are buddies right there. I'm quite sure I have both of those. Chili peppers. I'm sure I've got some of those. I don't know if they're going to have a very good germination rate, but We shall find out. That is for sure. All right, so then we're also going to have this one. Cilantro says later in March, so I'm definitely going to wait closer to April. And then kale, I've already got some kale out there, so I'm going to wait and direct seed it outside later. No, well, I'll direct seed it if it's in a raised bed. If it's anything that's going to go in the lower where the slugs and things are going to get it, I'll go ahead and start probably a few indoors. But generally, as long as I keep it covered outside, I can direct sow it. Lettuce, I need to go ahead and start lettuce because I do want a bunch of that, but I definitely want to do better about succession planting my lettuce this year. So we'll start some now and we'll start some later. Mine is generally leaf lettuce. So I'll start some in the beginning of March and then I'll go through and start some towards the end. And then, okay, the onions we have not done yet. So those are definite. I'm going to do an experiment with those this year and see if my son's going to help, but we're going to try to grow onion seedlings a couple different ways this year. So we will do both types of onions, red, and I'm pretty sure I bought yellow. I guess we'll have to revisit what I did purchase. Make sure everything's all up to date. I'm going to wait on those herbs like parsley. Peas, I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I think I want to make sure I have space to do those indoors, so I think I'll wait until mid-March. Same with peppers. I think I'll wait because mine, all the things I start indoors will tend to get leggy if I'm not really careful with them. So I want things that I can put out quickly. Scallions, I mean, I group that in with the onion category. I guess I should write it down anyway. And then it'll be interesting to see if my son even knows what those are. Let's see. Nothing else until tomatoes, but again, I'm not doing tomatoes until later. So currently, that means I have things in the onion family, some leaf lettuces, chili peppers. I'm going to have to be careful with those, but again, I want to test all their germination. And then let's see, the broccoli and cauliflower. So that'll be a good start. We can get going on that this weekend. And let's check back on my plan here. So I do have some lettuce, 2 different kinds of lettuce that I wanted to put in. So I guess I need to get both of those going. But I'll probably just do half these rows at a time. I don't want to overfill them because I want to keep a close eye on them. And then I do have Brussels sprouts on here. I mean, I know I must have bought some, so we'll check. But all right, let's go check on the seeds and see what we have and get planting. Hi, it's Kendra, and joining me today is my son, Caden.
Hello!
He is going to help us get some of those seeds started that we were talking about earlier. So we made a list.
Yep.
We went down the seed programs list of recommended seeds to start now. We made the list and wrote how many seeds we're going to start, roughly. Mm-hmm. So we're going to get going. So the first thing we're going to look for is, what do you want to start with?
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a tiger, lettuce.
Lettuce. All right, so these are our
25
containers here. So he's going to look through the storage containers and try to find lettuce.
Then the other one. Lettuce.
All right, bring it on over. All right. Now.
Okay, no water over here.
Okay, perfect. He is checking for water because we mentioned earlier that we don't want to expose any of these seeds. It's raining out as usual, so we don't want to expose them to water. So good job checking. All right, now with lettuce seeds, we're gonna plant them just in these small cell trays. We're gonna put
That
gloves.
have rips in them.
Yeah, that's okay. They're old, they're used, but they'll still hold dirt.
Yep.
I have potting mix that we picked up at the store recently. We're gonna do that here on the porch so we don't make a mess in the house.
I could have opened that way easier with this spade.
Right.
Spade.
Yes. And we're also using a plastic tray so that we're not getting it, we can reuse it and we're not getting it everywhere we don't need to be. So
And the old tray I used to play with Play-Doh on.
that's
Whenever I was younger.
Okay. All right, so we filled it up lightly. All right, so now lettuce seeds are very, very tiny,
I
right?
should probably take my gloves off.
Okay. I only use my gloves when I'm touching the dirt, although this dirt is clean compared to
More cleaner
out
than
there
that dirt.
Right. So on our list, it says,
25
all right, so it says
leaf.
we have head lettuce and leaf lettuce. Now, those seeds that you have in your hand right now,
9 out of 22
okay,
says that.
that's from September of the year 22 or 2022. So those seeds are from our previous
Island.
cause
I don't know what that says.
Paris Island lettuce. I think it's
Oh.
Cosmo lettuce. So that's a leaf lettuce.
Oh.
So if you
That's
open
what
that,
we need.
yep, if you open that carefully, just take a few in your fingers.
All those things.
Yep. They're very tiny. There's lots of them there. And just sprinkle them over. It's fine if there's like 4 seeds in each. Okay, that's a lot. Let's spread those out. Okay. These are not 100% guaranteed to grow. So we are just going to heavily seed them and separate if needed.
Very cold.
Okay.
So,
Now,
yeah.
put a little bit of soil on top. Try to, you don't want to bury them too deep. We will add more soil on top later once we add some water.
No, we got water out here? Where?
We have water from the sky.
I thought you said not too close in the water.
Not when they're going to be stored. That's a good point.
Oh. That makes a lot more sense.
Right. They need water to grow. But if you let water get in that bag, then they'll mold
And then
and be ruined. Yep. Now you can either, here, let me put a glove on. Stop.
hey.
We're going to try to use what's down in here now.
Okay.
Okay. So, here we go. Is that a light covering? Yeah.
Pretty
You
good.
good? Okay. Since it's lightly raining out right now, what we'll do is once we get all these seeds loaded,
Just put this right there.
perfect. You know what?
Probably not there on that step.
Do you think that if we move it right now that we can manage to not knock it over?
I mean, our feet aren't there.
Okay.
So probably.
All right, so I'm going to set this carefully.
How can I get it?
Oh, you want to set it down?
I want to get
Okay,
it.
be careful.
You do so many gardening things.
Now, remember, those stairs are slippery when they're wet.
Yep. And
All
these
right.
are pretty.
Now,
I don't know the word. Anyway.
now we need to label them
Yes, we do.
because we don't want to play a guessing game later. So what I do is I use cardboard, just either from cereal boxes or Amazon packages.
And it's not like paper, not really vulnerable to water whenever it rains.
Right. It's
So
not
you
as
can know.
it's not as thin. I generally would not leave these out in the rain. But we're going to be putting these in the house under the grow light. So once they're labeled, they won't stay wet for long. So Paris, I'm going to put ISL lettuce. And then what is today? Do you know?
It's March 2nd, 2024.
Okay, we'll just put second. All right. Now, we're
Wait,
going
can I do one? I need to add, just in case. Just in case. Second. 1, 2.
Okay, so you're gonna gently put that down in just one of those edges. Give it out.
Okay. I don't want to drop that and poison this.
Right. Try not to tip it.
There.
Okay, perfect. All right. Now we're gonna close that up so that we don't. Make sure you squeeze the air out of it.
Yep. Just gotta get a little hole. Just
Sometimes I roll it up a little bit too to keep the extra air out, but it'll be okay.
all right.
Now, later in the year, when it warms up quite a bit, we will actually go out and make a trench and drop those seeds down in it.
Now we have head
Okay, I don't know if I have any head lettuce.
leaf.
That's a leaf lettuce.
That's way more clearer. Oh,
Okay, be careful, it might be open.
seed packets,
So this is
large leaf, and
this is
No.
what we're planting right now.
yep. If you want to buy some, probably like $5.
So this is Paris Island Cause.
Good.
Okay, gotcha. What's next?
What is next is
Sorry.
head. We don't have.
I don't think so. I have a huge bag of seeds. I'll look through it while you decide on the next one.
I want to do chili pepper.
Mm.
14.
So I wrote that we're going to be planting. Oh! Look what I have. Head lettuce.
We need 6 of those.
Well, that's not really a good head lettuce. But yeah, okay, we'll do those.
Okay, I'm just gonna put these hot peppers right here.
It's not a tight head, which is like you can pick like one
Out of
big
the thing at a time.
tight round head. Yeah, this is closer to a leaf lettuce, but that's okay.
We
All right.
got what we needed.
That's right. We have variety. That's what's important.
Okay, I will try to find where I got the lettuce from
Okay, you can just set it in the lid for now, and we'll put it away later.
later. Yeah. Whoa!
Okay.
Almost
So-
fell.
This is a mix. All right, so this is a lettuce mix of romaines. So let's give those a plant. What?
And camera, viewers, hopefully. My mom is gonna be doing this stuff, but I go get some water.
Okay.
See you soon.
All right, don't let the dog out. All right, so I will go ahead and fill this romaine soil, get it started, give it a shake. Okay. All right, now this seed depth is 1/8 of an inch, so it really does not need to be planted very deeply. So there's 3 to 4 seeds in each. Oh, these are so tiny. All right.
For the
I think
viewers
we
to
should
see.
All right, so we're gonna
As long
put,
as look at some tweezers.
no, we're just gonna put about 3 or 4 in each cell.
So there's 6 of these in total, and we need 6. So 1 in each.
Well, the thing with sowing seeds is you want to grow more than you're actually gonna plant out in the garden in case some of them don't come up.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
And also you might decide you wanna plant some somewhere else, like on the side of the house or inside. All right, that's close. All right, so we'll give that a try. Now you just sprinkle a really light amount on top, just like last time. I will label. This is called Outrageous Romaine.
There we go. First page is getting some water on it.
That's all right. All right, there you go. You can go ahead and
Look, my hands are really cold.
just go plug that down in there. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
next to our
Next,
least.
we did the leaf.
Next, chili peppers.
Chili peppers. All right.
And we need 14.
Okay, so we're gonna only do a few of whatever types we're gonna plant,
Okay,
and then
these are some pretty fat ones.
we want to make sure we have a variety of chili peppers or just anything with a little heat to them. This goes back in our lettuce bin later.
This we got.
Those are poblano peppers, so they're a little spicy.
Okay, we
So-
got some of those.
You want me to put the soil in first?
Soil.
Let's move
There
this
should be a heat fan
so
out
you
here.
guys can actually see.
Like the video of there should be a heat fan out here for the next time. It's cold. Because I agree that
All right.
there should be. My
Not,
hands are getting cold.
we're not going to instantly buy a heat fan, but
I mean,
it will
nice.
warm up outside eventually.
I hope so. I'm gonna plant my stuff in water.
Okay, you can't keep getting up and down though.
I know. Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna give those a little pat, a little
Yep.
shake.
And we got. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, be careful, please. Do it over the here.
Yep. Should I?
Bring that on over here.
I can't get that one up.
All right, so let's just do 2 in each
All right.
right on this side.
On this side.
Yep. So we'll have there's 6, so we'll have 12 total. Did I say 14 was too many? And now I'm telling you to plant 12 of just one kind.
I don't remember.
14's plenty. 14 is our end goal. So let's see. You want to try to spread them out so that they're on like they have a little bit of room in between them. So if they both grow, we'll be able to separate them.
All right.
And then put the extras back in the bag.
We have extras.
Now, I lost my marker. There it is. So these are, okay, and seal the bag.
Yep.
Poblano.
Air distinguished or
3 to 24.
3, 2, 24.
Now, these poblanos, you're actually going to want to poke down just a little bit. So,
We have a spade for that.
just a teensy bit. No, the spade's too big.
Yeah, probably
They
split
don't,
them.
they don't want to sit right on the top. They need to be buried down a little bit.
Oh. And we also have these pepper
Peppercini.
Peppercini.
Or I'm sure there's a fancier Italian way to say that.
If you're Italian, please write this word right here in a easier way in comments section because I have no clue how to pronounce that.
Okay, we're not going to engage with the likes and comments so much. Those are those little peppers you get when you order pizza and have either a Italian salad or a pizza. It's those long green peppers that sometimes people just pick up and eat. That's what those. They're really good.
But I
Okay.
do want to figure out how to pronounce that word.
Peppercini. I don't know.
You probably just
Sorry.
offended a lot of Italians.
I probably did. Sorry. All right. So
She's very sorry.
poblanos are done.
Oh. Yay!
Okay, so we have 3 peppers now.
Can we take a break from camera?
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. All right,
We're back from a break.
we're back from our break. We are going to plant 2 more types of peppers.
And you might notice we're closer because we found out something.
Yeah, we moved the camera a little bit so you can hear us and see better.
Yes.
All right, so make sure those are closed up.
Already did.
Okay, put them to the side. In the side with the peppers. We don't want to mix them all up. All right, what
Sorry.
else what are we gonna plant next?
We're gonna plant the Italian one.
The Italian one. Oh, we didn't do that one yet. Okay, so
Yep.
let's go ahead and do that. You plant those just like before. Remember, spread them out as much as you can.
What's the size comparison? I don't know.
I'm gonna label them so we hopefully don't mix them up. Okay, you need to do that over here,
Yeah, I forgot.
please. Okay, these are not new seeds. There's one. There's one.
No. I'm not gonna let it there.
That's okay. So
Okay,
plant 2 in each. Now I've had these seeds for quite a while, many years actually. Probably at least 3 years. No, 5 maybe. So they may not all come up either.
What are those little red things in there?
There are little pieces of fertilizer in here, these little balls.
Oh.
Those are fertilizers.
Oh.
And this white,
Yeah. Okay.
these white bits are,
Fertilizers.
no, this is perlite to keep the,
Fertilizers.
no, it's to keep the
The bugs away.
soil kind of
Clean.
fluffy.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so the roots have a chance. Now,
Nice.
take this. You got all the seeds back in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Take that and give them just a little bitty poke down. Just like a quarter of an inch, if you know what that looks like. Okay. Now we're going to cover the top.
Oh.
With just extras. Okay.
All right.
So now we're going to cover the top. One more pepper, and then we'll take another little break.
Son, I didn't take enough of a warm part.
All right, doesn't matter. Just moving along.
I know.
Okay. So this one we labeled. Label.
Yay.
Sun's trying to come out.
Oh, that is going to be so good.
We might get a rainbow.
I want a rainbow.
We have one. We
Whoa.
have a rainbow. Okay, watch out, please.
You can see it, guys.
Can you see it?
Yeah, they can see it.
Perfect. Happy surprise.
Yay.
That camera is crooked, but that's okay.
Oh, fix it.
We're fine.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
It might be our lucky day.
yeah.
Wait, is that double? That's not a double.
It might be later. We'll
It's
see.
not a double.
We'll find out. All right. What's our next pepper?
Blue is at the bottom. It's not double. Ah. Okay, next pepper. I want to do.
No, we're gonna do
Ah.
another chili pepper. If we have a different variety.
I want to do the. I don't want to do that one. The
That's a habanada.
habanada. I don't want to do habanada. Ooh.
There's a cayenne pepper.
What's the hottest pepper we have
Those
here?
are spicy.
What's the
I
hottest?
think the habanero is probably this.
Where's the habanero?
That's that orange one.
This one?
Yeah.
Habanero?
Mhm.
Alright.
We haven't done that one yet, right?
Nope.
We're blowing on peppers. Yep. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do this one just the same. We're gonna check right here. How deep does it say to plant it?
1/4.
Okay. So that's what
Inch.
we've been doing. Peppers are usually about a 1/4 inch. So I will label this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I say this was a habanada?
No, habanero.
You sure?
Habanero.
Okay.
Habanero.
Because the habanada is a good flavor, but it's not as hot.
Okay.
It's nada.
I thought.
Right.
I'm just gonna put them down as I plant them.
I probably spelled that wrong, but that's okay. I know what I mean.
Mom. It's right here.
Okay, I spelled it right.
Good. There.
Oh, rainbow's gone. Oh well.
And cardinal.
There will be more later.
Hopefully. I got a lucky day. Ooh. I was gonna put it. You put more than I need.
Did you already do that one? Alright, well I got one right there in the corner. Just do another one in that corner.
Alright.
Perfect.
Habanero.
Alright, now we're gonna do the same as before. Just use this extra dirt down here.
Okay.
And give it a label. And we'll let it get some of this rain.
It's not here anymore.
Oh, I'm sure it'll come back.
No, it's here.
Alright.
It's not at all.
That bin that has lettuces in it, please make sure those don't spill. Okay, so I'm gonna put a check mark. Let's see.
This is a good day.
Yeah, this is fast.
I'm glad I'm being with you. Okay. And then
We got a lot to go.
okay.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright, so we're gonna go back to regular now.
Okay.
Alright, so we did a little cleanup. We checked off what we've planted so far,
Yep.
which is only two things. Two different varieties of things.
Yes.
So what would you like to do next?
Let's see.
Just pick
I
one.
want to do broccoli.
Broccoli. Alright.
Let's find that.
So I'm going to do broccoli in these larger pots this time around. Some of these are already labeled. How many broccolis are we planting?
Let's see.
4.
4.
That'll be perfect. I'll just grab 2. Broccoli seeds. All right, let's use the broccoli seeds that are in,
The bag?
not the bag, in the
Packets?
package. Yes,
Packets.
because those are older.
Whenever I'm doing fun, let's see. Doesn't say.
It'll say down at the very bottom
Oh.
somewhere.
Oh, I see.
These aren't that old.
I think it's 2022, but I could be mistaken because it's scratched off.
All right, now this is a small head variety, and the other one is green sprouting, so it'll make smaller little ones. So let's do one in each. Okay.
So we're supposed to do 4. Yeah. Okay.
So that'll give us, hopefully, if they both sprout, we'll get 2 plants from those 2 varieties. All right, so
Stretches.
we need 2, just like you did before, spread them out, 2 seeds of each in each.
Pot. Tin place.
Okay.
These
So
haven't
I'll
been
start.
opened.
I'll start labeling while you're doing that.
Gosh. Can't open it.
This side's already open.
But I
Oh,
want to open the other side.
I just don't. You don't want to rip the whole container.
Can't.
Here, I'll do it.
Yeah. I'll do the other one.
Yeah, sometimes they'll seal back up, or maybe I taped it. I don't know.
The only tip's this one.
Oh, I taped the other side. You're right. Okay, so these we want to plant a little bit deeper. They need to go in at a 1/2 inch.
Half inch. Alright.
Oh boy, see how tiny those are? So 3. You can do 3 in one container. No,
4.
we're gonna do them just in this one.
I know.
Oops, I think I dropped one. That's all right. We'll have broccoli growing somewhere.
Okay.
All right, and then do you need me to open that one?
Yeah. So I'm gonna get my water. What?
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it down here this time.
Where's my scissors? Okay, so which
Where?
one did you just plant?
I just planted
This one? All right, we need to put soil on top.
Okay.
It needs to be a 1/2 inch deep, so whatever. There we go. That'd be good. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna label it
Yay!
and add it.
There.
Okay. This one. It's the green sprouting. It's probably gonna look the same.
Yup. Yup.
Okay, there's 4. I'm gonna plant 4 in there. That'll be fine.
Ah. Small.
I know they're tiny. All right, so these seeds are actually 4 years old.
Oh wow, that's
They're,
2020.
Some Baker Creek, Calabrese green sprouting broccoli.
Did you say that correctly?
Maybe.
Hopefully. Just so you guys know, if we say something from your culture and we say it wrong, we apologize. Just might not have time to say that.
We just don't have Italian accents. That's all.
Well, if that offends you, we apologize.
Okay, so put these back carefully,
Yep. Right in there.
and that's our broccoli.
There.
So we can check that off.
That was easy.
Yep.
Like really easy.
Next,
You pick it.
I say cauliflower. Is that somewhere nearby?
Let's see.
I don't know if I have it in there. It might be in this bag.
Cauliflower.
Good.
I'm gonna knock over my water and make it spill. Oh, you usually always do that. Sometimes.
Aw, these are broccoli transplants from last year. I was trying to find one that's not labeled like that one.
Sounds like we have a lot in here. Oh, that really hurts.
Careful.
Because I have really cold hands right now.
Okay, so this is cauliflower. Okay, they're probably super tiny. Wait, we don't have any dirt in there yet.
They're the size of
Yeah.
the broccoli.
Broccoli and cauliflower are in the same family.
And
So they're gonna look similar.
I've seen this thing where it's like broccoli plus cauliflower. It looks really weird. So if you want to do that, you should plant broccoli on top of a cauliflower seed. There you go. I
right.
think.
Now, what type of cauliflower is this?
Early snowball.
Okay.
Why?
I tried to grow some of this last year, and I
Did not
didn't
do it.
do very well with it. So we're gonna try it again.
Let's see. You have to plant it. Half an inch down.
Half inch. Okay.
And how many of those are we planting?
We are planting 6. So you know what we should do?
Oh, that's way more than 6.
Okay, let's just set the thing down. Yeah, hopefully. Here, instead of doing them in here, since we want to do 6, let's go ahead and plant them in here.
And that.
Yeah, go ahead
Okay.
and plant them.
So 1 in each.
Correct. And
1,
if they don't all come up, that's okay.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, that one went in the corner.
5,
That's good.
6.
Now you can just put those randomly on there if you want for extras. Eeny, meeny, miny. We're not gonna. It's fine. Just toss them on there. There you go. All right. Now we're gonna cover that back up. You can close
Yep.
that seed packet back up.
So only 1.
Okay. Now I have my label.
Cauliflower was right all the way up here.
Okay. Now I think that these did not grow very well for me last year because I put them in a place they didn't get
Enough sunlight
enough sun,
and rain.
and they just took forever to start growing, and by the time they really got anywhere, it started to get too cold.
Sleeves.
Okay.
Shirt.
Right?
There we go. Break.
All right, we'll be right back.
Right. Hey guys, we're back.
All right.
And we are planting Brussels sprouts. We already decided that.
And you don't even eat Brussels sprouts.
Unless I'm forced to.
Will you eat them if we grow them?
No.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, maybe.
Maybe. Okay.
Oh, we're planting Catskill.
Now,
Catskill.
I have never.
If that's the. It's just.
Catskill. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
type. I've never grown Brussels sprouts before, so you're gonna have to tell me how to plant these.
Well, it shows. Oh.
So how
Sell
deep?
by 11-23.
Yes.
that bad?
No, that's good. That's when they want you to sell them from the store.
Oh. I don't see. Oh, yeah. So, full sun hours, 6 and up hours of sun.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need. 85 to 110 days to harvest.
Okay.
Death.
Depth. Depth. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to say that.
This is why I haven't grown them before. No, I'm just kidding.
1/4 of an inch.
Okay. That's what I need. to know.
Spacing, 20 inches, I think.
Okay, that'll be important when we go to plant them in the garden.
Plant per 12-inch container.
Okay, so
I don't
1
know.
per 12-inch. Okay, so let me open it. We are going to grow, let's see, we said 2 plants. So if we want 2 plants, we should definitely, you know what? Again, we're going to make a switch. Since we're only trying to grow a few, we will save that and do it in one of these containers.
Seriously.
Yeah, because let's do,
How many
do you want to do,
plant?
if we want to have 2 plants in the garden, at least, we should plant, what, 3 or 4 in here?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
I'll let you do this one because I've done a lot.
Okay.
And I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 in total.
All right. Now these same size as the broccoli and cauliflower.
They go from like this small
So 1, 2,
to
3,
like that big.
4.
like-
Okay, guys. I think I put like 6 in there.
Like this small to about this big.
All right.
In like a few days.
Here you go. I'm
That's
gonna fold.
crazy.
I'm gonna fold this one more time
Of course.
so that they stay closed better.
Ah.
Now,
Push them down.
wait a minute. Cat
Catskill or Catskill?
Cat-
Catskill.
Catskill.
Brussels sprouts. That's all right. 3 to 24. All right. Now, will you?
Sorry.
Okay.
And will I?
Will you use this to just kind of give all of it a little poke down? Normally, you want to wet the top of this a little bit first, just a little, not like. Normally, you want to wet it, then put your seeds in, then put more dirt in, but it'll be okay.
Yep.
All right, so
It's
I'm gonna
raining
go
again.
ahead. Yep, I'm gonna put some more
Look, cloudy.
on the top a little bit. We don't want to bury them too deep because it said 1/4 of an inch.
1/4 of an inch.
All right, they are labeled. They are ready.
Woo!
Okay, so this we don't have a bin for Brussels sprouts, do we?
Let's go make one.
Can you see if it'll fit just in the front where those peas are right there on the very front, or the hot peppers? Yeah,
Right there.
yeah. We want to make sure it closes. Perfect. All right, yay. Next time, let's turn around so we can see them though. But all right. So I need them. You can check off with the Sharpie that we did Brussels sprouts. Didn't we do cauliflower?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll check the cauliflower off. All right. So now we have onions and peas. Peas.
Pea shooter last.
Okay. All right. So do we have onion seeds anywhere over there?
We have onions right here.
Okay. Perfect.
I should put this up
You
here.
just set on the floor next behind you.
I know, but I'm gonna
Okay.
put that back.
Just a heads up. If that spills right now, look where it's gonna spill. So just leave it there. It's fine. Just be extra careful.
Onions.
So we want to do 3 different types. We want red, yellow, and scallions, which are thin green ones.
It's supposed to go red, yellow, green.
We actually have a lot of green ones out there still.
Well, oak apparently it does go like that. Oh my gosh. Should have opened with gloves. We got no. Oh. Texas Grano.
Okay, the grande.
I don't know.
Oh, grande. Okay, so those are the yellow ones. Okay, so let's plant those first in here. I don't
Open
think
that.
these are 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, so somewhere around in there.
So,
Now use that Sharpie and just
1.5.
make a little hole,
oh,
and 1 or 2 holes in each, and we'll drop a couple seedlings down in there. We're gonna do an experiment with these though.
yeah, what is it? Science experiment?
Well, it's a growing experiment, so yes, it's a science experiment too.
Growthing science, I don't know.
Alright.
Trying to say something.
So what we're gonna do is see these seeds.
Seedy seeds.
We're gonna plant 1 in each, 1 or 2 in each actually. Now when these start coming up, we're going to separate them.
Yoink. Boom. Boom. Just 2 more. Right there. And right
Okay.
there.
Alright, so now
How long does it take for them to grow?
well, they'll usually come up within the week or so, but they won't go out to the garden for 6 weeks or more. So we're going to do an experiment with heavily seeding. Okay. I don't like that these are all labeled already.
Just cross it off.
I know, but I was trying to reuse them. Okay, we'll just put this one in time.
Okay, do you want me to put the seed pack back?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Because we're going to do this experiment. These are the Texas
The,
Grano.
yeah. Grano.
Oops. Onions. 3 to 24. Okay, so what we're going to do is put a bunch of dirt in here, and we're going to heavily seed them. So we're going to sprinkle the seeds all on the top.
Mom,
Yep.
there's a spade here for a reason.
I know. You're right. I just tend to use my hands a lot.
You want to put that back then?
No, I'll put it back later.
Okay.
And who knows? I'll end up putting it away and then I'll want it. So. All right, so now our experiment is we have just a couple in each of these cells.
Huh?
Now, whoa,
Too much.
that's a lot. But I want to heavily seed all in here. So you probably can't see that.
I can't see that.
Can you maybe show that to them carefully
Yes, I
without tipping the seeds out?
Those little black pellets in there.
Okay.
Right
perfect.
there, kind of like chocolate chips. Just the small version
Like really, really tiny chocolate chips.
that are not good for you
Okay.
that much.
All right, so then we're gonna cover that up. And we're gonna see if once all these little ones come up, we're gonna seed if, honey.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if I can separate all those and if they will survive. Oh, we didn't put dirt back in this one.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so after I get these labeled, we will start something else.
Peas.
All right, that's right. We're ready to plant some peas.
Pea shooter from the game, but in real life.
Which ones would you like to plant?
Let's see the options here.
Those are probably the oldest ones.
We have peas.
Laxton Progress.
Dwarf height.
Dwarf height means they're only going to grow about this tall.
What?
They're not going to keep climbing crazy.
Wait, only that? Wait, what?
But you have to keep picking them. As soon as they grow, you pick them off. It'll make more. These are nice because they grow in more of like a bush.
Sugar ANN.
Sugar and that's these right here.
Okay. No.
And these grow.
Ah!
These ones will climb, I believe.
Oh, Mom, remember in our old house whenever we had those ginormous sunflowers?
Mhm.
They should look directly at the sun, like we can't.
Okay.
Can't get this one out.
Those are either
Yeah.
Sugar Ann or Laxton.
The-
Oh, those were peas from whoever lived here before us. Those were
Oh.
from their plants. So we know those will grow here. It's just a matter of me keeping them alive and protected from slugs and bugs. So I
You can feed the
say
slugs to our pet snake.
we start these,
All right.
and then later, and when it gets warmer in the spring, we plant the other ones
All right. Let's do that.
because we can plant those right in the ground when it's warm enough.
And remember, Mom,
Yes.
when we're getting more dirt from that,
Use
Spade.
the spade. All right, got
that's what
it.
it's here for.
All right, these are probably some of the oldest seeds I own.
When is it from?
A long time ago. 2 years after you were born.
Oh, wow.
So this will be a good
12?
experiment. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
Okay. You want me to do it?
No.
Okay.
Wait, I got 6?
I'll start labeling.
I want 3, you got 3. Oh,
Wait, here, I'll put those
no,
straight up.
you got 3.
Well, I gotta start labeling.
Fine. So, oh yeah, how far down? Let me look.
Those go deeper, I think.
1.5.
They usually go down at least an inch, don't they?
I don't know.
Oh, 2 inches.
Two-
So deep. Here.
Really deep.
So what I usually do, if you're gonna do 2 inches, you go down to your second digit. But you can just push it down in there, that's fine. I also like labeling with these because once they're big enough, this piece of cardboard can just go into the worm bin.
And we don't waste stuff.
right.
Yay. Because we don't want the world to die quick.
Okay,
Can
go for it. Just don't knock it over.
I?
It's just, yeah, it's usually faster if we do it ourselves.
I usually never take types of dirt into my bare hands and just sprinkle it
Well,
on things.
mhm.
But today, something my mom told me it's clean dirt.
Right,
I do it,
yes.
and also because
You don't have to worry about bugs in it.
it's gardening.
Right. All right, give it a light pat. Okay. And then we will go
Good
label.
night. Good day.
Yes. All right. And then we're going to put this back.
Yep.
All right. So that is, we don't have any red onion starts, and we're not going to do scallions after all because we have green onions in the garden already. So I'm going to put an X because we already have one out there. And the red onions, I planted way too many of those last year. I still have some in the garage, but
Oh, wow.
we'll start those later.
Okay.
All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to take these out for a second. We're going to clean up.
Clean up and
Uh-oh, got a big old rip in this one.
we're gonna clean up and then wrap it up.
Yep.
All right.
We're gonna bring our grow light inside in the dining room and set it up with all these little new babies.
I thought it already was in the dining room.
So
Oh,
the nice thing about this tray is that I can just dump it.
right there we go.
Now we're gonna put all these freshly planted plants right on here.
I'm not trusted.
You're not
to do
trusted
that.
to
I'm
do
not
that?
trusted to do that.
Okay.
I can't.
All right.
I'm gonna.
So we're gonna clean up and then we'll go bring everything in. Okay, we've got our seeds under the grow light. We will probably lower it just a bit and water and turn occasionally as needed. We'll be back in about a week to check on our seeds and show you how much they've grown. Thanks for joining us.